The content of this video mentions different difficult issues such as depression, anxiety, and suicidal ideation. This conversation may be heavy and triggering to some users. Please take care of yourself and remember you're not alone. Hello, my lovely celestial beings. We are back at it again. Welcome to Black History Month. We've made it to Black History Month, where the blacks are thriving, where the blacks are enjoying their lives, where the blacks are celebrating their liberation and also celebrating how they helped to make America what it is. But that's a whole other story. We're not going to dive into that this video, okay? So, for this video, I have been waiting and waiting and waiting. I waited for a month because the song dropped January 9th and it hurt my soul to wait that long. The video dropped 3 days later, and it hurt my soul not to touch it. But I said, I want for Black History Month to celebrate artists that I adore and artists that I think are doing an amazing job. And one of these artists is Stromae. So, Stromae dropped the second single from apparently his album that is coming soon. Shout out to Genius for telling me this information. But apparently, he's dropping an album called Multitude. Don't know when exactly it's dropping, but this is the second single off of it, and it's called Le Effet. I probably pronounced that wrong. I am so sorry if I did. I never said I was good at French. I'm sorry. I did more Spanish and French in school. Also, I have to do a quick shout out though. Shout out to the two brand new French viewers that are actually viewing my channel. I did a Stromae reaction for Sante, and I got some comments. And I got some comments on the video. Wow, my brain is already blanking. How do you do this again? I got some comments on the video that were so sweet about my videos actually making it to French viewers, and it made me super, super happy. So bonjour to those lovely beings from France, and we are going to be diving into the song. I have not listened to the song. I have not looked at the video. I have not looked at any spoilers, which was the hardest thing to do. And everyone was saying, "Oh my God, this is such a good video." And I'm like, oh, "Why would you tell me that?" So now we're going to dive into it, okay? We are going to hop into this. So without further ado, we are going to get into L'Enfer. I am a little scared. And I don't know if I'm going to cry. If I cry, I cry. Because healthy emotions all 2022. Let's get into this. Oh, the way that this song starts. He has beautiful eyes, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'm gonna be emotional. Okay, so okay. Stromae with long hair is a look, but also so um there's captions on the bottom, right? And it seems like this song is going to be a heavy this song is talking about a heavy topic. It's talking about suicide. So I'm going to put a trigger warning, of course, in the beginning of my video, just for people who may not know what the song is about. I'm reading the captions, and this is such an important song, I can tell already. But also, okay, I'm watching the video and trying not to get like entranced to the point where I don't pay attention and commentate. But also, it's really interesting, and I'm reminding myself to talk about another artist that I found that connects with this very weirdly, but it'll make sense when I explain later. But also, I love how this is a very minimal video for this one versus Sante, which is like giving you different people and everything. This one is mostly focusing on Stromae himself in white, or well, like a beigeish white color. He's in like this blue room sitting by himself, and it's kind of like talking about fighting the thoughts. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so it first off, beautiful from start to end. Second of all, there's a live version of this that I have to watch. I'm gonna watch it in like 10 seconds, but let me say this first before I forget. The way that he did this is pretty much you're looking into the mind of someone who may be having suicidal thoughts and it's kind of like battling with it. And he did it so beautifully with like this very minimal set. It's just for at least the video, like the music video, it's just him singing and thinking through it so beautifully. And before I keep going, I want to look at there's a live performance as well that I will link down below that I'm going to watch right now.
On va maintenant parler de votre album qui s'appelle Multitude et vous y avez mis des influences des 5 continents. Vous avez utilisé des instruments, des rythmes.
Okay, so this is a French interview, and there's, at least for me, there is live captions. There's the words I'm looking for. Live captions. Shout out to accessibility. It makes it better for everyone. But it's a French interview, and they're talking about the album as well, so it's like a two for one. And I will make sure that I put the link to it down below, and also maybe put a clip of. I'll put a clip of the actual live version maybe on the screen. We'll see. But it's talking about the album. It's called Multitude, like I said, so I wasn't wrong about that. Um, but it's talking about how he's gonna use influences from 5 different cultures: South America, Asia, African rhythms. Oh, it's dedicated to his mom. He's been to Mali, to Mexico. He's exploring grooves. Ooh, I'm excited. Ooh, he loves mixing things. This is why I love this. I enjoy this person. Ooh, we're full of different characters. We have a lot of different personalities. We are not summarized in it. In a book. This is why I love Stromae because he oh the lady said it. I love how the lady says like we're not soft, neither is he, and he challenges us through his music, which is really great. His music is joyful music and with darker things, which is honestly makes sense. And it talked about how he doesn't see life as black or white because it's always alternated with the highs and lows, and it's a more gray area. Oh, he talks about loneliness. He dealt with loneliness for 70 years. Wow. Oh, I love this. It's a raw performance. Oh, it is. This is so beautiful. So, getting those pieces of like the interview at the beginning was really helpful to understanding this even more. And it's pretty much focusing on like those thoughts of suicide. And I love how he uses the analogy of like watching TV and how like the TV's kind of just stuck on the guilt trip channel and trying to change through that channel. And this was his first time singing it publicly. Oh, and challenging those thoughts and being in that thought process and how hard that is. And oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful from top to finish. I'm There's nothing I could say except for this except I will put links, important links to phone numbers below because you are not alone. Please, please remember you are not alone, as Stromae says in the song. Oh, it's so beautiful, and I think this is going to be one of my favorites off the album. I'm ready for that album, and I really do love how the lady said in this interview, Stromae has a way of challenging us and not being soft about it, but not in like negative, combative way. It's more so reflecting and showing that we are all human beings with multitudes and different characters and personalities, hence the birth of this album. Anyway, I'm really, really thankful because Stromae, as well as other artists that I know, uh, especially black male presenting artists, I would say, are pushing back on this narrative of men or like masculine energy have to have no emotions, have no feelings, be like rock hard, solid, shoulder everything. And that's not healthy. And I'm really glad we're getting more and more artists talking about mental health, but especially black male artists, because that seems to be an issue, especially for black males, like how they say, sorry, I'm not saying it as like, oh, black males, no, but like how masculine presenting individuals have to be like hard as rock, no emotions, shoulder everything, don't cry. And that's not how life is. And I'm really glad that we're breaking through these old stereotypes and constructs. And we're also pushing through this stigma of mental health not being important because mental health is always important. We might not be able to be outside hopping from place to place right now, but we can do some inner work, which is really great. So before I talk anymore, I'm gonna go. Lots of peace, love, and happiness to all of y'all. Stay safe out there. And remember to live life to the fullest. Don't just be, but start living because your life is poetry. Mwah, 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 mwah. Adios, guys.
Turn me inside out, make my heart beat.